do nosso império.
Povo de Pompeia! Que os jogos comecem!
Lugar de corrupção.
Matem-nos!
Why did you choose a disaster movie? And why Pompeii? Have you ever been to Pompeii?
I had not been to Pompeii.
Do you like Spartacus, the series, all this
I chose
stuff?
the film primarily because I love the love story set against this kind of impending natural disaster. It had a very classical theme to me, very much like Romeo and Juliet. And then in the context of that story, the character that they wanted me to play, Quintus Attius Corvus, was one of the great evil characters I had read, and he had some of the greatest lines I've ever been able to deliver as an actor. In fact, I probably had too much fun doing it.
Conseguiremos a liberdade, meu amigo. Temos que chegar ao porto.
Iremos juntos.
Do you prefer playing bad characters?
No,
it's a preference.
I don't have a preference. I have to find a reason, within the context of the story, that I want to be a part of. Quintus Attius Corvus is kind of the character that I would not like to be as a person. I would like to be different. But having said that, given the opportunity to play that character, it becomes a lot of fun. And one of the things that I loved about him is that even though he's a bad guy and he's kind of an evil guy, he makes no apology for it. And he enjoys it.
I remember a lot when you say, let the games begin. Your father in Hunger Games, if your character, Senator Corvus, was in Hunger Games, what he would do?
He would be exactly the same. I think the interesting thing about human nature is I don't think that time dictates your behavior. I think your behavior will be consistent within the context of any time.
I was wearing those suits, and you look very well in that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Roman suits and everything. It was pleasant.
The costumes were fantastic.
Bless you.
We get to, as adults, as actors, get to play all those parts with all the right stuff, you know, and all the great costumes and the real swords.
Listen, I have to ask you about 24 Hours. You're going back to Jack Bauer, so this character has been like you've been doing for 10 years, and now back again, but in a different format, and you're already shooting. Can you tell a little bit?
Well, it's a real testament to how much we missed making the show. I got a call from Howard Gordon, who is the main writer, and he was having huge success with Homeland and other shows, so it's not something he needed to do. And he just said that I've got this idea that's been bothering me for 12 episodes. Would you be interested in doing it? And I said, how good is the idea? And he said, pretty good. And so literally I was in at that point. It's a way of us kind of clarifying a few things about 24. But also there's an opportunity to take it to an even stronger level. And that's what we're going to try and do.
And if Jack Bauer was in Pompeii, do you think he would be able to save the girl and stop the Vesuvio?
I don't think anything's more powerful than Mother Nature. So no.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pompeia.